Hi guys, I'm doing a video on how to get rid of seborrheic dermatitis. Now my dermatologist told me to use dandruff shampoo around my nose and my mouth and then put Elidel on. The only thing that did was make it worse, make it very red, inflamed, and very dry. The Elidel really didn't help with the dryness. So it didn't work. Basically, the only thing the dandruff shampoo does is get rid of the extra cells that have clumped up and aren't sloughing off like normal. But it didn't get rid of the primary problem, which is candida. Now, those of us who suffer from it are more sensitive and prone to candida, both internally and externally. Now, what I used to get rid of it was coconut oil and apple cider vinegar. I took 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, put it in a glass, a teaspoon of water, mixed it up. Just took my clean finger, put it in there, and then put it around my nose and my mouth. Let it dry, and then just a tiny bit of organic coconut oil just to keep the skin supple. Day 1, it was inflamed and red, which it always is in wintertime. That's the only time I ever get it. And I noticed later it just was pink. It wasn't red. And the skin felt smooth. It didn't feel dry and sort of greasy and hurt like it normally does. So I thought, maybe I'm onto something. I'm going to keep doing it. I did it twice a day, in the AM and the PM. I also didn't wear makeup around my nose and my mouth, but if you have to go to work and wear makeup, then just do it. So I've been using this daily, but what I also do is, in my coffee, I'll take and put a teaspoon of coconut oil and I'll drink it, or I'll just take a teaspoon and eat it a day. And then on top of that, because I notice I only get it in wintertime, I never get it in summertime, is that I'm taking my vitamin D. Now, my doctor said take 6,000 units. I don't know what your doctor will tell you, but that's what I do. And I also take some vitamin C, and this is also very important, probiotics. So what you want to do is take 2 pills, one in the morning and one 12 hours later. Now, if you have an internal yeast infection problem, then I would up it to 2 pills 2 times a day. And if you have a bad yeast infection, then I would do 4. And this will help. And I've done this before, and within 2 days I've had total relief, and by day 3 it's gone. And so for us that are sensitive, I believe that it's not so much a yeast overgrowth as it is that we don't have or produce enough probiotics in our body. So if we take this, that'll really help. I don't think you have to go and do extreme diets where you can no longer eat sugar, that you can no longer eat dairy, or these extreme diets that you're miserable on, but within a year it'll clear up. I don't believe we have to do that. I would like you guys to try this method and see if it helps you. Now, some people have been saying that they like there's a Candida soap that sells on Amazon, and they use that on their scalp. Now, I don't get mine on my scalp, just around my nose and my mouth, and they say that works. It's $10. And then other people said Biome 8 oil, which you have to get that from its own website. They don't sell that on Amazon, and that's $28. That's pretty expensive. So I decided I was going to try the cheap route, because I already had this on hand and I had that on hand. And it seems to be working. Just this little tiny bit on my nose and around my mouth. Now, you might need more, but it's a 1-to-1 recipe. So if you need it in your scalp, or like around your hairline or your chest or wherever, you might get it. I would try it. And also, some people say they get it behind their knees and their back. I would switch my clothing detergent and get one of those like free and clear ones and try that to see if that helps. Or you can always go this route, just that. And I'm on day 5 of this program, and It's almost gone. It's never gone. It's never been gone in winter. I've always had it until springtime. And another thing you might want to try is when we're inside, there's a lot of dust. If you have animals, there's dander, and you'll be touching and scratching your face because it itches, it's dry, and there's a lot of dust and dander, and we don't realize we're doing it. So we're taking a dirty hand and rubbing our face, which is actually making the problem worse and probably giving you a secondary bacterial infection. So please try this, and in the comments section, let me know if it works for you. I hope so. Take care, guys. Thanks.